Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Juni. Today I'll be showing you how I make this beautiful ball gown for 1 year old and 2 years. Here are the materials I will be making use of: bridal satin, lace, and net. This is soft net. So this one is for the lining, bridal satin, and also cotton lining. So this one is semi-hard net. So I will start by marking out the body measurement. This is the front. The shoulder is 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I'll be coming down by 1 inch for shoulder slant. Sorry, half an inch for shoulder slant. So next I will be marking the armhole. The armhole I make use of is 4 inches. I'll roll it. So the next thing I will do is to mark the armhole curve. You can make use of your free hand also, but here I'm making use of French curve. As you can see, I came in by half an inch in the middle of the armhole. So next I'll be marking the half length. The half length I'm working with is 7 inches plus 1 for allowance. That is 8 inches. So I'll roll the line. Next, I will be inserting the body measurements. The waist I'm working with is 20. Divided by 4 is 5 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance. I'll be inserting the same thing on the chest. So for the neck, I'll be making use of 2 by 2, 2 width and 2 depth. You can make use of your French curve here. So this is it for the front pattern. I'll go ahead and cut it out. So I've done that off camera. The next thing we'll be cutting is the back pattern. There is no much difference. I added 1 inch for zip allowance, and for the neck, I want the neck to be deep, so I'll be going down by 1.5 inch and then mark the shoulder. Remember, everything is marking is on fold, both the front pattern and the back pattern. So here I'm tracing out the shoulder and the armhole. Here I'll be remarking the neck for the back because I want it to be deep. You can make yours to be higher than the front, but in this case I want the back to be somehow deep. So this is it for the front and back. Then for the back, I'll be removing half an inch because their front is longer than the back. So this is it. I'll be tracing them out on the lace and the lining, cotton lining. This is the front. So this is the lining in the lace. For the down part, I cut 3 inches for the width and the length is 4 yards. 3 inches as much as I can. This is the 3 inches that I cut from the length is 6 yards. So for the down part, I'll be making use of 15 inches, but here I'm marking 17 inches because I'll be trimming out the 2 inches that I will use to gather the net. So this is it. So for the body, I'll go ahead and sew the satin to the lace first. I've sewn it here. The next thing I'll be using the cotton lining to turn them. This is the cotton lining. I'll use it to turn the armhole, the side, the neck. This is where I'll be sewing. So I'll finish sewing it here. The next thing, I'll be turning them to join the shoulders. So I'll be joining the shoulders this way. Just watch carefully, you will see how I join the shoulders. So this is when I finished joining the shoulders. I went ahead and add belt. It is 2 inches by 15. So I'll go ahead and join the back side. I've already done that here. This is how it's looking like. So next I'll be gathering the net. Remember, it's 3 layers. So I've gathered the first one. I've joined it another one. This is how I'll be doing it till I finish. I join the 3 layers. So I've finished joining them here. I'm cutting out the excess. That is the 2 inches that I added. So I've gone ahead and gathered the 3 inches that I cut. 6 by length and the width is 3 inches. So I'll be joining them this way because I want the ruffles to be thick. I join the first one, second and the third together. Is 6 by length. So for the lining, I added the hard net to the cotton lining. So here I'll be joining the net and the cotton lining. Here I've already gone ahead and joined them. So the next thing I'll be doing, this is how it's looking like. The next thing I'll be joining the upper parts. I will join them this way. I'll finish joining it here. This is how it's looking like. So next I'll be turning it with the bridal satin lining. This is how I'm turning it so that the ruffles will be inside. So I'll go ahead and turn it. I've sewn it. This is how I sewn it to turn it this way. You see, it's looking neat. This is the inside. So next I will go ahead and join the back. I've joined the back here and I added zip. This is how I joined it. So that is the back and this is the front. I'll be adding the ruffles. I want it to be 2 layers, one up, one down. It will be like this.